So today we're going to be going over the technical analysis here for Bitcoin. So as you can see, we're at 59.2K, which is actually fairly decent right now considering the drop that we had recently. We had a good recovery, but we're going to talk about what's probably going to happen next here with Bitcoin. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So first things first here with Bitcoin, we have really since March been setting like lower highs and lower lows. So as you can see, we've been having those lower highs and lower lows. So this is the first one all the way back here. And then we have another one, and you can see it just gets lower and lower and lower. And that trend line has been going down. As you can see, we've been having a broadening wedge. So that is really, it's really interesting to see because, a lot of people have been saying that this is a bear trap, but then there's also a lot of people saying that it's not a bear trap. I do believe that we do have another drop in the current market before we start to have another huge rise in the prices. But mind you, if we go back up here to this next resistance line up here, where this broadening wedge, the top of it is, we have a possibility to break past that. Now, this isn't just me drawing a bunch of random lines. Definitely check out the automated trading indicators with Chart Prime. But if you check it out over here with the Market Oracle Pro on Chart Prime, you can actually see that you can set up different things up here. And that's why I have the momentum wave band set up, the prime range set up, the prime trend assistant set up as well. And then you can see with the Market Dynamics Pro, I also have predictive ranges, premium / discount zones, which you can see over here at the premium and discount zones. We are actually at the equilibrium zone, meaning that the price of Bitcoin is fairly equal right now. This is what we should be trading at. It's like the median average cost that Bitcoin should be at. So that's another good one to look at. And also another thing that I do like to put on here, if you also look at the Market Dynamics Pro, we have a whole another area we can do with broadening wedges. Like I was saying before, how we have a broadening wedge. This isn't just me putting a bunch of random lines here. If you actually look with the automated trading indicators here at Chart Prime, they will go ahead and draw out the broadening wedge for you if you don't know how to find these different trading signals. So that's just one thing that you can do. I like to draw out my own as well as using theirs, in conjunction with it, just to have a clean view of what's really happening here. But yeah, that's why you want to use all types of trading indicators. You want to use your Fibonacci retracements that I already have set up here, and then you want to use automated things as well. So definitely check out Chart Prime, link in the description for that very good trading indicators here. So you can get the Pro monthly, $67 a month, or you can go ahead and get the Pro yearly, which is $489 paid yearly or $40 a month. You can use the discount Prime 20 for 20% off as well. So definitely go ahead and check out Chart Prime. Very good indicators. Now, what I was talking about before here, you can actually see us going down here on this Fibonacci retracement support line here. So this is pretty interesting because, when we dropped down below it, when we had the huge crash, we almost immediately recovered and got back above it. Now, something else that's pretty interesting, when I seen in the 4-hour chart, let's go ahead and bring out this 4-hour chart here. You actually see that we have another trend line going down, but we kind of broke out of that downtrend line down there. So that's pretty interesting that we broke out of that. But like I said, with the other indicators, we're at the equilibrium price. So we have just as much of a chance to go down as we do to go up. That's pretty much what that's meaning right now. But let's go ahead and take off the Market Oracle Pro and go ahead and put on our Stats RSI, because there's just too much stuff going on the screen. Sometimes you want to have a little bit less when you're looking at trading indicators, and sometimes you just want it to look a little bit more cleaner so you can know exactly what you're looking at. So the RSI is always a good one, and I love using the Stats RSI personally. It just works for me better than the other RSI, just the regular RSI. But this is the 4-hour chart. You can see there is actually a cross that's about to happen here, right there at the bottom. So we're about to actually cross here with RSI. And the next area for us to go is obviously from 62K. We've been getting rejected from 62K since August 8th. We've been getting rejected at $62,000 ever since August 8th. So we're about to try to pass it again. You can see the RSI is about to go up again and try breaking past that. if it doesn't happen again, there is a possibility that we break below the $57,000, or really $58,000 support here where our Fibonacci is. So that's what we have to, try to stay above. Hopefully we can stay above it. Now, coming back over here to the daily charts, you can see at the top of the RSI that it's crossing at the top, indicating that there's going to be another drop. But when you look at the 4-hour chart, it shows that there's actually about to be an increase when we looked at the 4-hour chart. So 4-hour chart is obviously a shorter distance than the daily chart. So in the long term, that's why I was saying, not necessarily the long term, but in the coming months, there could possibly be another crash coming here in the crypto market. So even though we can see this going back up with the RSI, especially when you look at it on the 4-hour chart, it should be going up on the 4-hour chart. Yes, it can go up temporarily, but it does look like we are primed for another little pullback. It's not going to be a major one, but a little one, coming back down here to the discount price zones for Bitcoin. So these discount zones bring us all the way back down to 50K. And a lot of people probably don't want to see that, but it is what it is. It's probably going to be where we end up going towards. So that's what I'm looking towards here. And we do have some support zones down here for that. So anywhere from like 52K down to 48K, that's what it seems to be the general price zone. And even down at 45K. But if it goes to 45K, then that's when we start looking at major crash territory, and we got to prepare for like 38K. But anything can happen in the crypto market. I just want y'all to remember that. So literally anything can happen. So just be prepared for whatever. Now, if we're really looking like at a very short term distance here, then we can go ahead and bring up the 15-minute chart. I like the 15-minute chart for short term trading. You can see when we hit that premium zone, typically when we hit premium zones, we always get those pullbacks. So 62K is a premium zone. Really 61.5 is that premium zone. And you can see we went below the equilibrium price point here, as we left from that premium zone and going down towards here. We're going down to the discount area. Typically, we always either hit the discount area and then have a huge pump, or we hit that premium area and have a drop in the price. Equilibrium area is where it just likes to trade. But we do have that resistance there, having a trouble getting back into the 60K range. So there is that. So yeah, anyways, it does look like we're going to have a temporary pullback here. Obviously, we'll go up a little bit to 62K. If we don't pass that 62K area, we'll be having that temporary pullback. So get ready for another little pullback very soon. Even if we go all the way up to 70K, I still believe we're going to have another pullback. It's going to happen. But coming off of this little support down here at the discount price zone, what's very important to look at is the fact that the second we hit that area, we literally had a rise in the price. But the only thing that concerns me is when you look at the daily chart, we've been at this premium zone for so long and we've been getting rejected from it for so long. It looks like it's slowly but surely working its way back down to 49K and possibly a little bit lower. All right. So, don't shoot the messenger. It just looks like we should be getting another little bit of a pullback here. Right. But temporarily, we could be seeing it increasing. We could even see 70K, but we'll have to see if we're going to continue past that. And hey, this could all be a bear trap. That I'm not opposed to that. I do believe that this is a bear trap. Okay. I do believe it's a bear trap. But when it's bearish, it doesn't mean it's going to be bearish the whole time. So when I say it's going down, it's not like I'm saying Bitcoin's crashing. It's going to go all the way down or everyone's going to lose money. No, everything goes down. Bitcoin has to crash. Everything has to crash. Everything has to go down. So there's going to be that temporary decrease in the price always. So just because I'm saying it's going down and then it actually does go down to like 58K, 56K, possibly even 50K, and then it goes back up, doesn't mean I was wrong. It actually means I was right because yes, a temporary pullback is expected. We always gotta expect a temporary pullback, and that's really what we're going through. So we're gonna get another pullback, and then from there we'll be up. But anyways, the prices from Bitcoin, like I said, we've been making those lower highs. We just gotta prepare for the worst and expect the best. Pretty much prepare for the worst and expect the best because we can pull back to 50K, we can pull back to 45K, but it's always going to recover and that's how money is made inside the crypto market. It always recovers, and it just keeps running up, 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 and up. Literally since 2013, 2012, Bitcoin has really just, it's literally outperformed anything that you could ever imagine. And we're at this point where like it's crazy where we can go from literally 16,000 to 70,000 within 2 years, back down to like 30,000 within like a few months. So like anything happen, but it just kind of shows you that this is the new range for Bitcoin, like anywhere from $30,000 to 70,000. And soon that range is going to be anywhere from 50,000 to 150,000. And that range is just going to keep increasing. But anyways, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, best trading indicators in the world. And when you do sign up for them, sign up with the same email that you signed up for your chart, for your trading view. It just makes everything easier, in my personal opinion. But yeah, definitely sign up with the same email that you use for TradingView. So then your whole setup could be easy. And then when you do get these, since it's an invite only indicator, you'll see them inside of your indicators here. So just go ahead and check them out. It'll be in your invite only indicators. So go ahead and check out Chart Prime Best Trading Indicators. Very easy to use. The Market Oracle Pro, which I just brought back up, I always use the momentum wave bands, the prime range, the prime trend assistant, and it just kind of makes everything come together full circle. All right. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Very good indicators to use. And yeah, hit the like button and subscribe, all that stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.